It must not look. Don't worry. Let us show the world our scattered. No, I want to show the world my scattered. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to do
don't mind her.
A house.
We never clean the house.
Get out. Today I decided to do a house tour because this young man that I live with will not move. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing an apartment tour. I'm going to be showing you guys around my home, my little home where my husband and I stay in. We've been here for a few months. I think he's been here a little longer than I have been, but this is actually the first home that we are going to be living together in, technically, because he's lived somewhere else, but at that time I was still in Ireland. Right now he lives in one of the colleges here of the university, and it's called the Modeling College. So Cambridge has a lot of colleges around the city, and all of the colleges have their different styles. Some are more modern than some other ones. The one that we stay in right now is a little bit traditional, a little bit old. I like it. It's not all too fancy. We actually got like a list of things not to do to the wall when we moved in here. It's a rented apartment, so as you can imagine, there's only little that we can actually do here. But I try to keep it as clean as possible and just make sure that it's always fresh. And I like the fact that we actually have a living room that this time around is not connected to the kitchen. So I'm going to be showing you guys around the house. Chris is going to help me to just hold on to the camera while I move around and talk about this home. I hope you get to enjoy my apartment tour. It's nothing too fancy like what YouTubers get to show, but I think I'm super proud of what my home looks like. Once you walk in, here you get to see the fire extinguisher to the left hand side, a radiator. There's a staircase leading upstairs, but let's first of all go to this left hand corner, which is my kitchen. It has a door which thankfully gets to just leave all of my cooking smell in here whenever I am doing some really intense cooking. Compared to my other house, thankfully I have a door now to this kitchen, so I don't have to worry about the smell seeping out of the door and going onto my couch. It's a white themed kitchen, L-shaped, pretty comfortable for me whenever I'm doing my cookings. And I don't have any curtains here. I don't think I plan to get one. I think it's just nice the way light gets to fall into this space. And basically here we have an electric cooker which has 4 knobs. Usually I use only these 2. My pots I usually store in there when I'm not using them. So here I have a kettle which came with the house, and Chris has always had this one which we used to blend stuff. This is supposed to be for frying chips, but since I don't fry anything, I use it to store like my fruits. And over here we have a microwave. I'm so sorry, I have my celery up there. And then my sink, everything all cleaned out. I don't have so many cups, like we just have 1 cup for each of us, like whichever style it is. So that's the most of the cups that we have. We have those glass cups and then the mugs for use. Let me show you guys what the lockers look like. So I put some spices on the first level here, and then moving on we have some custard. Those are all Chris's stuff, and some medicine. And then I have some dry food products which couldn't go into my food storage container, but whenever I get to empty, if I ever need to empty them, I put them into a food storage container. This one here, I have some dry fish, so that's for my mother-in-law, stockfish and dry fish. Thankfully I have food storage containers now in my new house. Now when I moved into my former house as a new bridie in Ireland, oh my god, I made so many mistakes. But one of them was I used to tie like dry fish, because I use dry fish to cook like soup and stuff. So I used to tie my dry fish in bags, and guys, the smell was seeping out of that bag, and I think at the end of the day, my goodness, it got into the wood and it was just not a pleasant smell, as you can imagine. So right now I store all of my fish in food storage containers just to kind of control, you know, the smell. And I kind of find that most of them are airtight, so the smell just stays in there and I don't have to worry about that. So I have a small fridge again in this house, just like the last one. I can manage it, so it's fine enough. So I had to buy like food storage containers for like my egusi, obono and stuff. I guess the only way I can actually manage a small fridge here. And I like to use like plant-based yogurts because I find them very healthy for myself. It doesn't cause me to bloat. And then I have my yellow gari here. Now over here, guys, you can see that I have a food storage container, but it's almost empty, so I'll probably pour out some from that one. And then I have some palm oil here. I try to keep things very clean in my small space. And this is supposed to be a laundry room, I think. So this is where the lady who cleans the house drops all of her stuff. So I just leave this space for her. Whenever she comes around, she does her cleaning. There's a hot water heater there, and yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. So we don't have a washing machine and dryer in the room. It's actually in another space, in another hall down outside. That's where all the students get to do their washing. We have this locker where I have all these food storage containers. Some of them I have labeled out here. As you can see, crayfish, another container of crayfish. I'm always having crayfish. Whenever someone comes out from Nigeria, it's like they send you crayfish. And these are all of Chris's bits and bobs, his breakfast stuff. Yeah, those are all mine. I like to eat healthy stuff. So that's the kitchen all done. And then we head on now to my toilet and bathroom end of things. This is my toilet and bathroom. It's white, which I absolutely love, white themed bathrooms. So I just have a few things laid out here, if Chris will actually allow them to stay together. So just mouthwash, hand wash, room freshener, and then we have our toothbrushes, which kind of look alike, but they are so different. So they're for both of us, all covered there. And then I have some things for washing here, my tissue paper. Toilet's really clean. And somewhere in here we have this rack that I got from the Wilco store, just to pack up my hair care products and my skincare products, basically. And then you have the shower to the right hand side. Oh, my baby's here. So this is my scooter. It's still working. It's still in very good function. We had to move it from Dublin to come here. Thankfully, the company that I bought, or the store that I bought it from, they were super kind enough to help me ship it here. And they only charged me €25, which initially I thought was going to be really higher. But thankfully, they sent it directly to me and it was so cheap. So I haven't opened it yet because I haven't been going out riding, thanks to, you know, what's happening in the world now. So this is our living room. This is the armchair for him, and for her, this is my own chair. So we usually just come here and sit down when we want to chat and just relax for the day. And what else? Yeah, so I just helped Chris to hang his earphones here because I didn't think that there was any other place that was suitable for it. This is a little shelf in the living room. It came with the house, or with the apartment. So here I just throw in like his documents, medical books, just to try to organize a few things. Of course, he's always reading, so you can imagine that they are always going to be moving around, but at least it's not too bad. And you can see his scrub there. I actually got these boxes from the TK Maxx store to try to organize stuff, and I think they just work really fine. And then I have this nice flower pot because this place was just screaming, please put something on top of me as soon as possible. I got this curtain from the Amazon store some weeks ago because I kind of was unsure of what color to use for curtains for this house, because as you can see, the chair is blue, the carpet is green, the table is brown. I mean, there's a lot of colors going on here, so I just felt that black was going to be a very neutral color to work with. Over to that end there, we have Christopher's workstation. This is where he just sits down like a furniture and does all of his studying and research whenever he wants to. And this is his keyboard, which he plays. And to this side, guys, this young man, we have our little dining table, one for me, one for him, and this is where we have our meals. So that's the living room. So we're going up the staircase now. I'll just tell you guys a bit about the house. So up here we have an attic room. I think that's what they call it. So this is where the bedroom is. The rent is about 1,115, I think. I mean, it's really outrageous, but it's Cambridge, so you just kind of have to deal with the expensive lifestyle that we have to live in. And then what else? So this is like a married couples accommodation. I don't think they have a lot of them here. So I think most of the students have like studio apartments, but because it's for two people, we're given the one-bedroom apartment. This is where I do all my studying and editing. I kind of just had to grab this seat from downstairs to make into like a study table where I can sit down and, you know, get to see what's happening outside, because I have that window there to just scope what people are doing, you know. And here we have this slanted roof where we just throw some of Chris's shoes that he doesn't wear too often. And then we have this radiator here that I just laid a rack on so that we can at least hang some towels once we finish taking a shower so it doesn't smell. And come right this way. So we have the bed here. This is my bed, the one I get to share with him. So I got this lamp from the Amazon store, and I can't remember how much it was, but I replaced it. There was another one that was here, and it was just the very plain white lampshade. So I got this one because I kind of felt that it looked expensive. So I got two of them, one for the living room and one for the bedroom. It wasn't too expensive, I mean, but just because of the crystals, it just makes it look like some money was spent. So here is my workstation. It's a swivel chair, and I just get to relax once in a while. I have my laptop. This was given to me a few weeks ago by Chris. I stole it from him, and I have my GoPro here to just wear whenever I am going out to ride so that I can get some nice captures of the city or nice pictures of the city. Over there, you guys can see we have the house of the master. So the master here in Cambridge is like the vice chancellor. Yeah, that's what they call them here, the masters. So that's the bed. It's a double size bed. I mean, sizable enough. I stay on this side and he stays inside there. Very comfortable. So when we moved into this apartment, basically we had four lockers, or four. So we had these two drawers, one for him, one for me, and then that locker, one for him, one for me. It was really small. I mean, we couldn't get to put a lot of, especially my stuff, so I had to order this one off the Amazon website, and it's this clothing rack that at least allows me to keep. These are like my shoes, the only shoes that I have. I'm actually not a shoe collector. I don't buy a lot of shoes because I'm usually in the hospital on the normal days, so there's usually nowhere that I'm going to. So these are the only shoes that I have. For handbags, let me see, I only have like 1, 2, 3 of them there. So here I just hang like coats, stuff that we wear occasionally, like when you go out, and just so that it stays fresh. So that's for Chris. As you guys can see, there's not a lot going on up there. As you can imagine, that's my own, it's like a market going on there. So here I just lay like my everyday toiletries, things that I use every morning, my hair care products, my deodorant. I think the most recent thing that I have purchased here is this lace tint by Wig Gurus. I haven't tried it out yet, but I hope to. Maybe once we start going out again. There hasn't been so much activities, and I've just been rocking my cornrows and enjoying it. So here, this drawer here belongs to me. Because we don't have a bedside table, guys, I decided to buy this lamp, which I could clip to the bed. So I got this one from AliExpress, and I mean, it works pretty well. Okay, I haven't charged it yet, so but like it works. It's usually very bright when I charge it, so just to conserve space here. Now, because the room is so black and white, thanks to these wooden panels here, I don't know what exactly the concept was, but I think that the only way that you can actually tastefully furnish this house with colors, or to create a theme in this house, is just leave it as black and white, because the carpet is green here too, so it just looks like a lot of colors are going on. So here we have my drawer, and this is something I bought from TK Maxx for organizing my makeup, because I didn't have any space, and I didn't want to put my makeup into all of these lockers here. So here I think I have like my sanitary towels, and here I have some tablets, and here I have like my combs. I definitely have a lot of combs to use. What else? Okay, my wardrobe. Let me show you guys. I don't have a lot of stuff, but I have a few clothes I can show off. So these are the stuff that I have. Usually I like to hang like my shirts on the white hangers, the white plastic hangers. These velvet hangers I got from TK Maxx. I like to hang like my woolly knitted tops here, just to fold them up. And then to conserve space, again, I have this clip hangers, just to make sure that things are not looking too clustered and a little bit organized. So I think to this side I have some, what's that? That's a laundry basket, and then at the other end there I have like some storage boxes that I got from Amazon, just to organize a few things that I move around the house. And then that's my air conditioner, because it's really getting hot now, especially at night, and it's just nice to have an air conditioner that you can move around in the house. So guys, I think I have given you a nice glimpse into my little home. I wasn't too sure about doing this video. I wasn't sure I was able to get around to it, but I kind of just thought that since I did a video showing you guys my home in Ireland, it would be nice to also show you my first home here. That's it guys for my house tour. I hope you've loved every bit of my moving around and telling you about my house. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.